childhood by a thunderbolt. Oh virtue, I cried, when I saw myself so dreadfully humiliated. I was not born for so much happiness. As you know full well, monsieur, I was forced to be part of the gang who attacked you. The violence of my gestures had disturbed the veils that covered my eyes to myself. Do not imagine that I am a girl who had not one single fault, whose deceptive fires embellished the skies for an instant, throwing her wicked black eyes in tears, kneeling before this ferocious man, far from a universe composed of such monsters. Oh, may the hand abuse the weak. Listen, he said to me, getting to his feet, and I could see his hand touching his body. His entire presence seemed cloaked with a very stern air, and he exploited this to intimidate me. I still feared some trap or an excess of misfortune to the height of luxury. Really and truly, you still give me as much pleasure as when you were only 15 years old. It's also the way of things. The weak must give in to the desires of the strongest, or else fall victim to their wickedness. So saying, Miss Libertine quickly lost no time in lifting my skirts. With the art we possess to make all traces of our cruelties disappear, any girl who wanted to lodge a complaint against us would be wasting her time, wouldn't she? I did not understand this expression, but experience soon cruelly taught me what it meant. Well then, said Saint Laurent to his friend, did I not tell you that she had a beautiful ass? That's how I need it, said Saint Laurent, when I had been replaced on my back and he could see the fortress he wished to invade to be well within his reach. She's resisting, they both said as they proceeded to strip me. She's resisting. The whore imagines she can resist us. And as each piece of my clothing was torn off, the villain struck me a few blows. And to think that I would regret leaving this world, I said. And I wept less than I would have imagined. However, as it is natural for the suffering creature to seek all possible means to extract itself from the abyss into which its misfortune has plunged it, father immediately gets a diagonal cross of very thorny wood out of a large cupboard. This vile libertine wants to put me on this, but how is he going to improve his cruel climax? Before tying me onto it, my torturer orgasms, his mouth glued to mine, seeming to breathe in my pain in order to increase his pleasure. You cannot imagine his intoxication for my forced labor at his hands. A shameless woman decides to seduce me into committing another crime. And for the second time I lose the few goods I possess when I try to prevent the theft of her victims' treasures. A sensitive man wants to make up for all my ills by abandoning himself limply to the boy that served as his husband, but forcefully pummeling the one he was treating as his wife. This vile libertine would then utter atrocious blasphemies, together with a rattle in the throat like that of a dying man. He rewards me by raping me. They turn me around. The obstacles are the same. The cruel man studies them as he freaks himself, and his ferocious hands molest their surroundings, the better to attack their target. Come, my friends, Cardeville says to the young men, "Take hold of this horn and enjoy her as you wish. She's yours. We leave her to you." "What does it matter to me?" I calmly replied. But as I did so, I fell into the arms of Cardeville, who grabbed hold of my hands, rendering me defenseless against his colleagues' assaults. The ribbons of my skirts were cut, my corset, neckerchief and shirt were ripped, and in a flash, I found myself exposed to the gaze of these monsters, as naked as when I arrived in the world. "1,000 excuses, madame," said this unfortunate girl. "Oh, you villain," she says to me, "I've got you now for what you did, and this time you shall not escape." "Oh, madame, what are you doing here?" I cried, and with these words, the ferocious beast hurled herself at me, so I thought she would strangle me. She struck me several times, but let go of me as soon as I cried out, for fear that the postilion might hear me. We soon arrived in Lyons, and immediately on arrival I was thrown into the criminal's dungeon, and was committed there as an arsonist, fallen woman, child murderer, and thief. I was treated as the worst of criminals. I must have been born under such a fatal star, I said to myself.